It is now time for the World News Local with your host, Brian Black. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries alike, welcome to the World News Local. I'm your host, Brian Black. That's right, I'm back, baby! It's been about 3 years too long, and I've missed you. These last 3 years have been about as eventful as, well, the summer of 2020.
In cities everywhere, people joined in solidarity with what has become...
This is really bad. Well, much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
You can't do that.
But many teachers across the country say they're scared.
True of the 17th century slave trader Edward Colston.
Even the Defense Department had time this summer to ban the Confederate flag from military bases. Yep, in case you missed it, earlier this summer, Pentagon officials and Defense Secretary Mark Esper tiptoed around the nation's capital on a balmy summer Thursday night in an effort not to disturb Trump during his midnight burping, and signed a carefully worded policy that sneakily bans the Confederate flag on military installations. The policy was worded in such a way that would not anger Trump by not specifically mentioning the Confederate flag. The Pentagon released a memo about the policy, stating the following: "The flags we fly must be in accord with the military imperatives of good order and discipline, treating all our people with dignity and respect, and rejecting divisive symbols." According to the memo, acceptable flags include the U.S. flag, state flags, flags of other allies, the Palmilla flag, and the flag of the United Federation of Planets. Noticeably missing among the list of acceptable flags are, of course, the Confederate flag and the flag of the Galactic Empire.
The Republic will be reorganized into the first Galactic Empire.
Overall, so much has happened over the last 3 years across the world. And for your boy, too. Yo, check it out. I've loved. I've lost.
You think about what I have been doing and about everything I have ever told you. And you tell me who wouldn't run.
Met my celebrity crush.
Misty Knight herself, Simone Missick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good right now.
Excellent.
Had an explosive diarrhea episode. And I've even engaged with powerful politicians. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your boy has been blessed. But even with all that, it wasn't until recently when I was forced to watch the original World News Local material that I realized I'm needed. My voice is needed. While watching the material, it also dawned on me that the World News Local actually predicted the future. And because your main man is not above a good I told you so, here's the evidence to prove it.
The Kardashian sisters have ruined more black men than diabetes and bad credit.
And the latest victim?
There's theories that there's infinite amounts of universe and there's alternate universe. You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way.
Not the kind of power you think, bud. And he got worse. My daddy tried to abort me. My daddy tried to abort me. Whoa. JC doesn't return my phone calls. Where's the love, Hov? Where's the love? Exhibit B. Yes, you too can wear whack-ass sneakers for $495. You too can wear sneakers that will soon go the way of the Starberry. And what happened in 2019?
Lonzo Ball went on teammate Josh Hart's Lighthearted podcast. Lonzo Ball revealed that he had to change his Big Baller brand shoes after every quarter because they would rip.
And your main man told you guys that Bill Cosby was going to be a free man.
Cosby is now behind bars in Pennsylvania after a judge sentenced him to serve 3 to 10 years.
All right, so maybe I wet the bed on that one. But hey, at least Trump's presidency didn't get any worse, right?
This morning, deaths from coronavirus in the United States have surpassed 160,000.
I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute.
But you said George Floyd's death was a terrible thing.
Terrible.
Why are African Americans still dying at the hands of law enforcement in this country?
And so are white people. So are white people. More white people, by the way. More white people. When they gaze upon Yosemites, towering sequoias.
Well, shit. All right. I'm gonna need a timeout after that one because this is ridiculous. I'll be back.
And now it's time for Deep Thoughts by Raheem.
When I was young, I remember the first time my mother said, "I'm going to smack the black off of you." I thought to myself, good. Now the police won't ever bother me again.
This has been Deep Thoughts by Raheem.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for something that I call the roundup. I wanted to talk to you seriously about why I came back, about why I'm putting in the work to bring you the World News Local. I'm back because I've sat in the house for the last 5 months and watched this world continue to burn. I'm back because it's clear to me now, more than ever, that representation matters. I'm back because I'm hungry and I'm still the hardest worker in the room. I'm back because I love to create. I'm back because in Colorado, Brittany Gilliam and her 4 children were handcuffed by the police and held at gunpoint because of a mistaken identity. I'm back because of Breonna Taylor. I'm back because Breonna Taylor was killed in her own damn home and the 3 police that murdered her still walk free. I'm back because I am unapologetically black. Brian Black.